Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I have a few more details to share about the January 6th defendant, Shane Woods, and that horrific car crash that he caused, which resulted in the death of a 35-year-old woman. So, evidently, Woods was stopped by an officer prior to that accident. Woods was speeding, and in his incident report, the officer said that Woods explained to him that he was heading to a motel because he had been kicked out of his house. The officer said that he smelled alcohol on Woods' breath. And when he told Woods that he was going to have to give him a speeding ticket, just a speeding ticket, Woods allegedly said, "Oh, that's fine. I'm not going to be able to pay it anyway because I'm going to be going to jail. I'm going to be sentenced to 10 years in prison." But then Woods said, "Well, actually, I'm not going to be serving time in jail because I'm going to kill myself. I'm planning to kill myself." Woods then explained to the officer that he was worth more dead than alive and that his children would be okay. And the officer apparently tried to reason with Woods. He told him that he probably wouldn't even receive that long behind bars. And then he asked Woods not to leave. Then the officer did something that is probably going to haunt him for the rest of his life. He went back to his vehicle to contact his sergeant for assistance. So Woods took off. And then that's when he entered the freeway. He was entered on an exit ramp. And a short time later, he crashed into Lauren Wegner, as well as another vehicle that contained two passengers. So the officer located Woods after the crash, and the report says that Wood was covered in blood. His cell phone was active. The display was showing, it said the word mom on the screen. So the obvious questions are, why wasn't Woods removed from his vehicle and forced to undergo a sobriety test? Why, after smelling alcohol and hearing that Woods planned to commit suicide, did this officer not take him into custody immediately? The death of this woman is first and foremost on Woods, of course. But we should also blame the officer and the horrifically poor training that he obviously received. Woods should have never, ever been allowed to remain behind the wheel of his vehicle. He belongs in prison. This cop deserves to be fired and never work in law enforcement again. And the police department needs to be sued. They obviously provide inadequate training. Seriously, the guy is drunk and you're only going to ticket him, or you smell alcohol at least, you're only going to ticket him for speeding? What the hell? And then you beg him not to flee instead of taking him into custody? Instead of taking his keys from him when he says he wants to leave and commit suicide, and you smell alcohol in his breath. This is unbelievable. Every mistake that he possibly could have made, he made, this meaning this officer. So I'll keep you guys posted on this one. Just a horrendous story. Thanks so much for watching and listening, you guys. Take care. I'll talk with you soon.